Welcome to my empty nest. I made not a rotisserie chicken, a chicken in the Instant Pot yesterday, and today I was planning on making some wild rice and creamy chicken soup. And I was going through my little soup binder that I have, and I passed it's called Chicken Pot Pie Soup. Oh my gosh, and it is so good. I forgot I had that recipe. I printed it from, let me see here. Oh, Natasha's Kitchen. She's amazing. Yeah, I printed it from her website. And the only thing I changed up is I added like a tablespoon more of butter. I took out the mushrooms. I added a little bit more garlic. Oh, I forgot my potatoes. Oops. I took out the frozen peas. Well, I didn't take it out. I just don't have frozen peas right now. And I don't have fresh parsley. But I have to do that. I forgot about the potatoes. But right now I'm going to start by sauteing my carrots. I'm going to bring you over. Let me pause this a sec. Okay, got my pot, and I cut up here. I have carrots, celery, and onions in here, and I'm going to saute those in some butter and a little olive oil. And over here I have my garlic, which I'm going to put in after I saute the onion, carrots, and celery. So I'm going to put my butter in here. This might be about a full stick, almost, but I think I used a little bit, so it's okay. And a little olive oil, just because I like to add the olive oil because the butter burns, and the olive oil helps with that, plus it gives it some good flavor. And here is the chicken broth that I got from my chicken yesterday, and look at when I took it out of the refrigerator, it wasn't even moving. It had so much gel. That's good stuff. That's collagen, and it's so good for your bones, your nails, your hair, your whole body. Unfortunately, today I do not have any other chicken broth or chicken stock, so I'm going to have to use the Better Than Bouillon chicken broth base, chicken base with some hot water. I do have about a cup of leftover boxed broth over here. So I'm going to mix that with this, and then whatever I need to have left, I'll just make with the bouillon, which is hard for me because I usually make soup and I have my own broth. But I think it'll be okay. And I'll show you what goes into it. It's just a few simple ingredients. And I'll leave her website on the bottom of the video. She's really good. I mean, all her dishes are amazing. Like, I think she's such a good cook, good chef. So I'm just gonna wait for this to just. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday today. It's a little chilly here. It's wind. It's nice out. It's just windy. That wind never quits, except for when the summer. Except in the summer, the wind quits in the summer when you don't want it to. So I'm just gonna cover my burn. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. He didn't need to be covered. He just needed some food. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm gonna add my ingredients. My vegetables. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Just going to let that saute for a few minutes. I might turn it up. I'm gonna go get my bouillon bouillon. I say bouillon. I don't know if that's correct or not. I'm gonna go get that ready and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to do about 3 cups, which is going to be 3 teaspoons of bouillon, and 3 teaspoons of bouillon equals 1 tablespoon, which I have right here. That looks about good. Maybe I could use a little bit more. And I'm just going to let that dissolve. And I'm going to add in my garlic. All right, now that my knife is full of handy, hell, you know, I have the garlic on there, I can cut up my potatoes. And I forgot about the potatoes. That's like my favorite part. Let's see if this is dissolving okay. I love the smell of the vegetables and the garlic and the onions. I just love the smell of how they just smell when they're sauteing. Okay, I'm going to bring you back when these are ready. Okay, this is looking delicioso, if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm going to put in, I'm going to make a roux in here. I'm going to put in some flour. This is a 1/3 cup of flour. And I can get this. This one. And then I'm going to put the broth in the potatoes and more salt, but that's, you know, for the potatoes. Yeah, I was really craving creamy chicken and wild rice soup. I was craving it, but then I'm like, I see this and I said, you know what, this looks even better. And it's nice out today, it's just the wind makes it so darn cold. Just gonna let that cook. I need a little salt. Just about. I'm trying to make this video quick, and I didn't want to chop up the vegetables on the video because, you know, I feel like I make such long videos. I don't want to bore you to death. I mean, you know, depending on the day, sometimes I like to watch longer videos, but, you know, nobody has time to watch all that, so. Okay, I'm just going to let this go another minute, and I'll put in my my broth, and I'll bring you back when I put in the broth. We're almost ready to add the broth. Let me get some of that stuck on the bottom here. Well, when you put the broth in, all these little crusty things on the bottom called fond, you'll scrape it and they'll just come up, and they have so much flavor, and they just add goodness to your soup. Let me see. Yep, it's the flour's cooked out, so I'm gonna now add all my broth. My hodgepodge of broths. I got broth everywhere. And just mix that real quick. Scrape the bottom. This is the leftover and the broth from the chicken from yesterday. And a big hunk of seasoning from yesterday's meal. I was trying to avoid that, but because now it made it a funny looking color, but it's not going to taste different. It's just I was trying to avoid that. I forgot to take that out. But I took most of the fat out, so we're good. Let me get potatoes in here. After that, and we are. Okay. Yeah, the color just turned, you know, but it's okay because I'm going to be putting half a cup of cream in there, and it's going to change the color. And hey, we got a little extra spice. Okay, so I'm going to let this come up to a boil. I think that's what it says. Yes, bring to a boil. After you have to add the salt and pepper. Bring to a boil, then reduce and let it simmer and partially cover it for 12 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are done. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to let it come to a boil and I'll put my seasoning into my salt and pepper. Partially cover it, and I will bring you back. Okay, the timer just went off. I put the timer on. She said 12 to 15 minutes, and I did 13. I'm a rebel. So I'm just gonna taste the potatoes and see if they're. You see how it's getting thickened? Oh, I love that. Whoops, I don't want to scratch the pan. Oh, look at that. I got two there. It's fine by me, but they feel ready. Oh, yeah, I think so. It's falling apart. Let me see this one here. Well, it looks like they're ready because they keep falling off, falling apart. So what I'm going to do now is, it says to put the chicken. Well, she told us for 5 cups of chicken, but I don't need 5 cups of chicken. So I think I have like a 1.5 here, over here on my board. I'm going to put the chicken in and the corn, the parsley, and the cream, and bring it back to a simmer. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Maybe I have close to 2 cups of chicken, I guess. I don't know. Oh, don't splash me. And it's not pink, but that's just from my chicken yesterday. And it's pink like that when it's close to the bone of the chicken. So let me just put my parsley. The parsley, she says fresh. Let's see here. A 1/4 cup, I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it with some dried. I have some seasoning in there from the broth because I forgot to take it out. That's okay. Go grab my corn. And the color will hopefully change when I put the cream on. In. Let me grab my corn. I'll probably do a little less. Corn's not my favorite. I know it's weird, right? Everybody loves corn. Then I put the cream, and then I'm going to bring it to a simmer. that wasn't curdled. Sometimes when I put my cream or milk to the back of my fridge, it kind of freezes it. I don't know why, but the fridge that I haven't, like, see, you can see it's curdled. It's not curdled. It looks like it's curdled, like little chunks, but it's not. It's just, my fridge in the garage is about, let's see now, almost 23 years old, so I guess it just works a little too efficient, which is fine by me. Okay. A little bit more. And I'm gonna bring it to a simmer. And then it should be ready in like 5 minutes. And it does look a little off. The color is a little different than what it would normally be. Because of those seasonings. But hey, it's still gonna taste good. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. Oh, forgot. I missed it. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm going to put a little bit more parsley. I have a Sun Conure, and it's like a parrot. I don't know if any of you ever had a Sun Conure, but they are loud and they shriek. They are so loud and very demanding. At least mine is. And I wasn't, I didn't know that I was going to have this bird for 30 years. I was working one day. And my husband, he flew into the yard, and my husband brought him in. And I, looked around, posted stuff in the newspaper, and nobody claimed him. Now I know why. I love him a whole lot, but he's a handful, boy. And we've had him 17 years, maybe. So it could be another 13 years. So, I do love him, but he's a handful. He throws his food everywhere. He's loud, he's rude. And he's just all around mean. He bites you, and he doesn't bite me, but he's just all around mean and kind of vicious. But I told my husband, please don't bring any more birds in the house. And I take care of them. I'm the one who cares for them. Nobody does anything. I'm the one who cares for him. But I love you, Sonny. He's just a lot. He's a lot. Ugh. Okay, it's looking good. I guess I could have put more chicken and vegetables in there, but it's just the two of us now, so I really don't need to have all that. And this says it serves 6. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, let me see. This serves, does it say? Where did I get that 6 from? Oh, here we go. 10 people. I'm sorry. 10 people it serves. That's why I didn't, that's why I didn't add a lot of vegetables and meat, because it's just too much for us, and we'll be eating it for days. But yeah, so it looks a little, it doesn't look as hearty as it is, okay? Because I would put a whole lot of, if it was my children here and their, wives, I would, one wife, the other one's not married yet. I would just fill it up with the meat and the vegetables, but it's just the two of us. So, and I think she said, like, you could just, a lot of people I see will cook biscuits and put it, on top, but I don't need the biscuits and I can't have it. So this is perfect for me with a little Parmesan cheese. I'm good. So it's all done now. I'm gonna plate it up, and it's not as hearty as it would be if I would have added all the regular vegetables, but that's okay. Let me turn that off, and I'm gonna grab my bowl and plate it up. supposed to help. Isn't that supposed to help if you dunk it? That's supposed to avoid the drippage. But guess not today. Yeah. Well, it's a little liquidy, like I said, because I didn't put in a whole lot of vegetables and chicken, but that's okay. I like the liquid. And there it is. I'm just going to put Parmesan cheese on it. Whoops. And I just wanted to say, let me turn you around. Whoops, sorry about that. Thank you for spending time with me this afternoon. I hope you have a wonderful day and the rest of the weekend. And my name is Cindy, and my channel is My Empty Nest. And I hope that you would consider subscribing if you like the content. So I hope you have a great day. And I will leave Natasha's Kitchen, her website, at the bottom of the video down below. I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye. I'm back. I just wanted to say one thing about the soup. I just tasted it, and oh my goodness, it is so good. And it's always good. However, I always think this, but it doesn't even need Parmesan cheese. And I just want to tell you that I believe that the chicken broth from what I got from when I made the chicken with all those spices just took it up to the next level, and it tastes absolutely delicious. And I mean, hers is delicious by itself, but just that added spices, I'm glad I didn't take it out now. It's just so good. But anyway, I hope you give it a try. See you soon. Bye.